So the board basically governs the organization. Many people think that we actually run the organization, and many years ago that was true in our infancy. And we recognized that that was really causing problems in our effectiveness, so we hired professional management staff. And so Hord and his staff actually run the organization and are responsible for the day-to-day execution.
No, I think it's a little bit different, both in terms of the attendees as well as some of the conference tracks. Like some of the presentation tracks are pretty broad, I guess, in keeping with the ISC mentality for the certification program. But I think the breadth is also interesting, though. I think that's one thing they do very well is keep all sorts of like I said, a breadth of topics, but making them interesting, right? And it's not just all deep dives into hardcore cryptography, because that's not interesting to people. There's a lot more end user applications, right? And I think that's the most interesting. So if you go to some of these talks, they're about federal compliance, or they're about penetration testing, or they're about risk analysis, right? And all of that has some sort of end user value that I don't think you get out of a lot of different security conferences. They more seem to be geared towards developers and product vendors and things like that. So I think it's the end user focus is the key.
I think that the caliber of presentations, as always, is fantastic, but I'm seeing a lot more conversations, I think, in the hallways and people making connections. I think a larger international presence is always welcome as well, and that we've had a lot of great interaction with people bringing a lot of different viewpoints from the ASIS side over to our camp and vice versa. So I think the quality of information sharing and cross-pollination is really taken off, and having a larger group attend this year is also helping matters.
Congress is great. There's a lot of great presentations, a lot of great networking. Even having been in my career for quite a while, I've been able to find good tidbits in almost every talk to be able to come back to the office and say, hey, we could rethink a few of the things and at least start some conversations that might change some things. So it's good to get that extra influence and that outside influence and so forth, as well as to see all the great people that come.
ISC Squared is an excellent place to share information and to work together with other professionals to advance the cause of security internationally. It's a fantastic, it's been a great learning experience this time around. I've had an opportunity to speak on a number of occasions, and it's been really a good experience.
I've been having a blast. The education has been fantastic. Really enjoying that, and then getting out here and seeing the different aspects of security that I'm not normally used to. It's a good exposure.
They're doing an absolutely great job. ISC Squared, hit a home run with it. And everybody's been working extremely hard, and it definitely pays off. I'll be back next year already. I'm there.